there's this massive catch on labor agreement stream for 482 visa, 494 and 186 that not a lot of people talked about, and a lot of people really suffer from it. Labor agreement is actually a good pathway for a lot of people to go for if their occupation is not on the core skill pathway or the salary is not as high to get you up to the specialist skill pathway. Then the labor agreement stream is probably the only way to go for. However, when it comes to labor agreements, it is very complicated. Number one, what kind of labor agreement stream it is. Because if it is a DAMA visa, then you need to liaise and get endorsement from the local council, and the local council may impose additional rules as opposed to the standard core skill pathway rules in order for you to get actually nominated down the line. For example, for core skill pathway, a lot of occupation doesn't need to have a skill assessment. But the same thing is not necessarily true for labor agreement stream. Because for labor agreement stream, the local council can actually impose additional requirements or delay your PR process. For example, truck drivers, if you want to go on to the labor agreement stream, you need to have a skill assessment. Even cooks and chefs, if you want to go on labor agreement stream, maybe you need a skill assessment too. When it comes to a AA DAMA, it's also very weird for some occupation, if you are working in metropolitan Perth, then you need to wait for 3 years before you get your 186, but if it's regional area, you get 2 years. Please make sure that you don't go through the DAMA visa or the labor agreement stream process very, very late, because it can take 9 to 15 months for the whole thing to complete. You need the endorsement, you need the labor agreement issued by the Department of Home Affairs. You need it to be ready to go and sign back so that you can lodge a nomination. If you got questions, follow me for more.